You want to do better, you want to focus, but every time you open a book, your brain files for retirement. Meanwhile, in Japan, students are out here studying like it's Zen meditation. Calm, focused, efficient, no panic, no mental breakdowns. We've been taught that success means stress, but what if that's wrong? Today on Smart Mode On, we're diving into the study methods of Japanese students. And trust me, once you see what they do, your study game will never be the same. Warning, side effects may include better grades, more free time, and fewer emotional breakdowns over math. Chapter 1. The Japanese Paradox. Why they study less but learn more. Here's the paradox. Japanese students, on average, study less time per day than many students in the West or South Asia, yet they consistently rank among the top in literacy, math, and science. Why? Because they treat studying like a martial art, not a marathon. They prioritize depth over duration, intentionality over intensity. Their system isn't perfect, but it's powerful, and it's built on a few key principles that anyone can apply. Let's dive in. Chapter 2. Shuchu Ryoku. The laser-focused mind. Shuchu Ryoku is the art of intense focus. It's not just about removing distractions, it's about training the mind to enter flow. Like a katana blade being forged in fire, the Japanese education system trains this mental sharpness from a young age. Students are taught to work in short, focused sprints, usually 25 to 40 minutes, where they engage deeply with the task. Then, they rest. This builds stamina without burnout, clarity without chaos, and most importantly, it teaches the brain how to think, not just what to memorize. Practical tip. Try the Pomodoro technique: 25 minutes of focused work, 5-minute break. But don't just use it as a timer. Treat each session like a mission. No phones, no tabs, full focus. Chapter 3. The Procrastinator's Spirit Animal. Let's be real. Most of us don't study. We perform the activity of studying while low-key binging cat videos and deep diving into conspiracy theories about ancient pyramids. We confuse being busy with being productive. We sit for 3 hours and say, I studied hard. But if you were 20% focused during that time, you wasted 80% of it. Lesson. It's not the time that makes the difference. It's the quality of your attention. Chapter 4. Kaizen. One tiny change a day. Kaizen is a Japanese philosophy that means continuous incremental improvement. In school, this means you don't need to be a top student overnight. You just need to get 1% better every day. One new habit, one new word, one moment of discipline. Every small improvement adds up like compound interest. Psychology backs this up. Micro habits are easier to stick to because they bypass resistance. They create consistency without overwhelm. Practical tip. Don't aim to study 3 hours tomorrow. Aim for 15 minutes with full focus. Then build from there, because greatness is built on tiny bricks. Chapter 5. The Sacred Ritual of Learning. In Japan, learning is often approached with the same reverence as a tea ceremony. Before they begin, students prepare their environment. Tidy desk, organized materials, minimal distractions. The space becomes a mental cue, a place where the brain knows, here, we focus. It's not about perfection. It's about creating a mental ritual, a signal to your mind that says, now we grow. Practical tip. Design a study ritual. Light a candle. Play instrumental music. Close unrelated tabs. Make study feel intentional, not accidental. Chapter 6. Emotional Intelligence in the Classroom. In Japanese schools, there's a strong culture of emotional regulation. Discipline isn't enforced through fear, but through respect. Mistakes aren't punished, they're treated as learning moments. Because when students feel safe, calm, and supported, they learn better. They ask questions. They challenge themselves. Psych insight. When you're anxious, your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for memory and decision-making, shuts down. Calmness isn't a luxury, it's a superpower. Practical tip. Before studying, pause. Take 3 deep breaths. Ask yourself, how am I feeling? Name the emotion, then begin. Chapter 7. What we can learn. This isn't about copying Japan blindly. Every culture has its strengths. But what if we took the best parts? The clarity of Shuchu, the patience of Kaizen, the grace of ritual, and made them our own? What if you didn't just study to pass, but to become someone stronger? That's the shift. You came here looking for a shortcut, and what you have found was a smarter path. It's not about studying more. It's about studying better. And now you've got the tools, the rituals, the mindset. Go ahead, shock your friends, confuse your teachers, and maybe even surprise yourself. If this video helped flip your smart mode on, hit that like button to show some love. Subscribe for more brain-boosting content, and drop a comment telling us which Japanese trick you're going to try first.